Let's go, folks. Let's go. Let's go. Good morning, afternoon, whatever it is. Bob Lagrasso here with morning coffee and sports betting. Yes, morning coffee. It's been 3 months since I've done a morning coffee show. You know what? I just had to do this, man. Just had to do this. It's been a while, and I'm doing live EV betting. So you know what? While we're here, let's check that out, and I hope you enjoy what we're doing here. We're brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company for sports bettors worldwide. Go to oddsjam.com/subscribe. Use the code BOB20 for 20% off. And I've already got smart ass comments in here. By Cub fan, imagine that. Yes, good morning, Lucas. Terrible game last night. The one, though, that you went to was a great game. Way to go, PCA. Forgot how many outs it was. Are you kidding me? Anyway, we're brought to you by OddsJam, and we're going to look at the EV page. We're going to be looking at some live betting here. We are live on X, we are live on Twitch, and we're live on YouTube. So join me here, and let's have a little bit of fun today. All right. Thank you all for joining me. Appreciate it very much. As you know, I work for OddsJam Customer Service, and appreciate you joining me here. As you can see, the beautiful Busch Stadium, which Lucas attended the other night when the Cardinals won the second game of the 4-game series. Right now, 2-1. Cardinals, terrible game last night. Cardinals got their asses kicked. And today we have, Imanaga against Palante in game 4 of this series. Obviously, we went into this saying, you know what, we got to at least split, but the Cardinals have an opportunity to take 3 out of 4 out of this series. And if they do, they'll be 2.5 games out of first place. No two ways about it. The Cubs have more power. They do have more long ball threats. No two ways about it. Got to give them credit there. But you know what? Doesn't matter. My Cardinals have come through. There's the beautiful Busch Stadium in the background. It is there for a reason. Okay, now, look, I've got several things to tell you here. First of all, I need you to like the show. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Please. More subscribers we get, the more fun we can have. We can put together all kinds of beautiful things. Now, I'm going to tell you, when I last left you, this is where morning coffee picks was. 1643, 1459, and 39. Okay? By the way, if you didn't notice, live chat is available. Okay? So, it's not like I quit doing morning coffee. Well, I did quit doing morning coffee picks. I quit doing the show because I've been extremely busy with OddsJam. Okay? OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company for sports bettors worldwide. Once again, OddsJam. There I am right there. You don't know what it is? You're about to know. Got to get the old ponytail through there, man. Yeah, I got some long hair going on there now. All right. So, what are we going to start off? NBA draft last night. Any surprises? Anybody got any comments on the NBA draft? We can go through. Let me pull up NBA.com here real quick. And let's go through draft. And of course, they don't have what I'm looking at. All picks 1 through 59. Okay. All right. Let's go through. Let me share my screen. And we'll go right to this. All right. So Cooper Flagg, obviously, number 1. Dylan Harper from Rutgers, number 2. Edgecombe for the Sixers, 3rd. Canupal to the Hornets from Duke. Ace Bailey went to the Jazz. Trey Johnson went to the Wizards. The Pelicans got Jeremiah Fears. Demon went to the Nets. Murray Bowles went to the Raptors. Kamen Malak, drafted by the Rockets, traded to the Suns. Cedric Coward, drafted by the Trailblazers, traded to the Grizzlies. Esengwe, drafted by the Bulls. Derek Queen, drafted by the Hawks, traded to the Pelicans. Carter Bryant, the Spurs from Arizona. Thomas Sober from Georgetown to the Thunder. Yang Hansen, drafted by the Grizzlies, traded to the Trailblazers. Johan Behringer, the French guy. Timberwolves drafted him. That might be a pretty good play on their part. Waldrick Clayton Jr., drafted by the Wizards, traded to the Jazz. Nolan Traore, drafted by the Nets. Kasperius Jakunčinas from Illinois. Thought he was going to go in the top 10. Winds up at 20th. Will Riley, Jazz drafted, traded to the Wizards. And the rest is where we're at. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot to talk about. Liam McNeely, drafted by the Suns, traded to the Hornets. Celtics drafted Hugo Gonzalez from Real Madrid. And that's pretty well what we had with the draft. All right. See what we got going on here. We got plenty of people on X right now. And we've got people on Twitch and YouTube. All right. So one of the things we like to do on Morning Coffee is we like to make some picks. We are going to do some live EV here in a bit. As a matter of fact, I got to make sure that I'm set up here. I've got a lot of pending plays out here right now. A lot of pending plays. Yeah, a lot of pending plays. So we'll see what happens with them. All right. Let's take a look here. Dodgers, Rockies under 11.5 total runs. You know what? I'm going to look for 48% and above, and we'll take the Fever and Sparks under 166.5. That'll be a Morning Coffee pick. Dodgers minus 3.5. Boy, that's tempting. But I'll pass. Sparks under 80.5 team total. We'll take that for a Morning Coffee pick. Looking for Nerfies and Yerfies. Don't see any yet. Giants money line. That's probably a 2-unit play. Yeah, we definitely will be looking at that. Phillies money line. Interesting. Cardinals plus 1.5. I actually like that a lot. That's a pretty good play right there. Luke Clanton to beat Max Griersman. Yeah, let's have that as a Morning Coffee pick. Little golf in the Rocket Classic. The Rocket Classic. There is a Gurfie in the Marlins-Giants game. We got to hit that. So check it out. I'm on the Odds Jam Positive EV page. Here's what I set my filters to. Go here to the 3 lines, go to the filters, and I went to the market and I clicked off the player props. Okay. People have a tendency to overbet player props and they get limited, and then they're help you with that. Don't start off betting a bunch of player props in a book. Chill out, man. Don't get yourself limited so quick. We've all been limited. You could still, be successful. Okay. Market with, I make it a maximum of 25. All right. I've been doing this for a long time. Market with 25 and below for main and alternate markets. We're going to use it to help us narrow down plays where the books are more confident in the lines. That's what market with is. Okay. That's what market with is. And by the way, those of you on X, on Twitch, feel free. There is live chat available because we're probably going to put a parlay together here in a little bit. I'm gonna go to. I'm in Central Time right now, so I'm in Illinois in Central Standard Time. I'm gonna go to the noon hour. All right. And then I'm done with the show. So we've got a good 33 minutes to go until we get there. This is the Positive EV page on OddsJam, oddsjam.com. You know what? oddsjam.com/subscribe and use the code Bob20 for 20% off on your plan. Okay. Now, one thing you have to do if you don't have the platinum plan, which I have, is you got to refresh a lot. Well, guess what? If you got the platinum plan, you have the automatic refresh button. And if you don't think that helps you, well, I got another thing coming to you, man. It helps tremendously. Tremendously. Let's go to live. And let's just see what's going on out here. Nothing popping up yet. I do want to show you my bet tracker and where I'm at for today. We're up $29. We've got 3 settled bets. We've got 6 pending, 6 live bets right now. This has all happened live. And folks, it's all tennis. Don't tell me you can't make money on tennis. I was never a believer. I said the same thing. You can't make money on tennis. Tennis sucks. It's too fast. Everything moves too quick. Wrong. You can make money on tennis. I started doing more heavy live EV plays throughout the day, and especially tennis early. I started that on June 11th. Okay. Let me show you. Let me custom date range. Okay. So in that time, I made $1,452. That's since June 11th. June 11th to the 26th today. Only 50% won. Beating the CLV 61%. And that's 193 bets through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that is pretty well, what is that? 12 bets per day. And almost all of this is live. Okay. So I got into heavier live betting. I've never beat the CLV by this much. I mean, I've never been at 61%. And I've never been at 19.81% profit margin. 19.81%. Are you kidding me? That's insane. And if I use the past month, my profit margin per wager is 15.3 during the last month. That's from May 26th to June 26th. Folks, that's huge. Here's where I'm at for the past week. Now, only 2.88% for the past 7 days. I had some losers in there. That's where that 7 days comes in. All right. And we know where we're at today. And here's where I'm at all the time. I want to show this because I'm pretty damn proud of it. Over 25,000 total profit. Over 13,000. Only won 49% of the time. And my CLV, beating it, is 50% with, and this is very good, an 8.34% profit margin per wager. Most of that profit being positive EV. And let me take a look at sports. So all time, tennis has actually moved up the ladder, okay? But if I go back here and I go to my custom date range from the 11th to the 26th, I want to show you the profit margin, profit by sport. Look at this. Tennis is number 2 to baseball. Folks, that's huge. That's huge. Absolutely huge. So I wanted to point that out to y'all and share that with you real quick. All right. How's that? Odds Jam, man. You got to go make, if you want to make some money, go do it. What are you goofing around for here? Let's do it. Yeah, let's see what we got going on here. I've only got stoppages clicked. So let's get everything live right now. So here's what I've been doing. Okay. And I'm going to show you this. I know I have the Odds Jam page up here, but I'm actually going to do this from my phone. And here we go. So I'm going to stop sharing here, and I'm actually going to move my camera. Let me move it to a position where I can actually show you what I'm doing. All right. Whoops. Okay. I'm going to hit that first play right there. I just did. It put it in my bet tracker. I'm going to bet it right now on my phone, straight from the EV page. Went straight to DraftKings. Now I'm going to go back to the Odds GM, and maybe this is a little better to show you right here. Back to the Odds GM app, and you'll see that the play, all I got to do is hit track, put it in my bet tracker, put the amount in there, and boom, it will now be added to my bet tracker. Now, I've been keeping an eye on this stuff all day long, and I've been doing a lot of different bets. So I just sit here and I wait, and I'm actually only using for this, for live, I'm only using DraftKings. So I'm just using one book right now. Okay. And as you can see, this is the live page updating. There's one right there. We're going to hit it. -2.5. Boom. It's in DraftKings. It's done. We're out of DraftKings now. Let's go back to the bet tracker. Track it. Add it to my bet tracker. Now, here's what I'm going to do. Let me go back here and let me share my screen here real quick again, because I want to show you what I just did, because I just added these bets to my bet tracker. So now live, we have 7 bets. There's been a couple that have just been added to the bet tracker. Okay. So, everything like that, even though I don't have any books synced, and no, I do not. As you can see here, you haven't synced any sports books. This is the quickest way. I mean, basically, I did that. I just placed 2 bets in less than 10 seconds per bet. You tell me where you can do that at and make that kind of money. That's all I'm going to ask you, folks. Okay? I'm going to ask you that right now. Where can you go to find that? Huh? Where is it? You tell me. What odds company can do that for you? Not too many, I would venture to say. Nobody does it like OddsJam. Nobody does it like OddsJam. The premier odds comparison company for sports bettors worldwide. The premier odds comparison company. Numero uno worldwide. Take that into consideration, folks. Take that into consideration. Okay. So I'm just trying to educate you here a little bit with what I do and how I can go about doing it. Okay. That's what I do on a daily basis. And I teach people how to use this software and how to go about doing this. Now, as I'm here, I've got all books clicked right now. All my Illinois books. If I wanted to do like I'm doing on my app, I could just put DraftKings in there. And all it's going to give me is live plays that'll pop up on DraftKings. And we're pretty well synced. Right now, nothing popping up on EV live on the app, and nothing popping up live EV. The app is that there's a little bubble that pops up that shows when it's refreshing, and it's doing it every couple seconds. Right now, nothing else coming up. Let's see if we sync together here. Make sure that my in-game status has both live and stoppage. Nothing yet. Nothing popping up yet. Now we are getting close to the noon hour. And you know what? And this is what I usually do. I just leave it for a while. So that's kind of how I approach live positive EV betting, folks. Live EV betting. It can be really, really beneficial to you. Okay. I wanted to throw this out here and I'm not doing a video. I just wanted to do a live stream real quick and kind of explain to you how I go about making money with OddsJam. I'm a big EV bettor. Okay. That's been my cup of tea. I like the risk. That's part of the gamble. That's part of sports betting. I like having a little risk there. Nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that at all. All right. Let's just take a look here at what we got going on, because, we may do a last minute betting show tonight. There isn't a whole lot going on because we've got these games this afternoon. But I do want to show how we're going to put a parlay together. And I think I'm going to put a dinger parlay together here real quick. So let me get off the EV page and let me go to this trophy right here, or cup, whatever you want to call it. Click MLB. And we've got time. Let's go here to the Guardians and Blue Jays game. When I click that, it takes me to a page that shows the money line, the run line. Run line is a point spread. It's 1.5. Same thing as a puck line in hockey, 1.5. We're going to go to this market drop down here, and we're going to hit player home runs. And let's just see what I like here. Naylor, Santana. You know what? Let's hit Carlos. Carlos Santana for a home run. And by the way, if anybody wants to jump in the chat and add a home run to this parlay, just jump in and tell me, man. We will do it. I love doing these, man. Athletics and Tigers. Now, there's always Rooker. And there is always Baez, Urias, Schumann, Maxwell, Muncy, Torkelson. I'm going to go with Chapman. No, I'm sorry, Rooker. Chapman doesn't play for them anymore. Hello. Come on, Bob, get your head out of your butt here. All right. And so what I've done is these little dollar signs here say add to parlay. You started a parlay bet slip right here. I mean, with two of them, $10 would win you $334. But you know, we got to go a little bit more than two. Twins, Mariners. First guy that comes to my mind is Byron Buxton or Cal Raleigh. Cal with 32 home runs. But I'm going to go with Byron. And what that has upped us to, $10 will win you $1,653. And let's just do one more. Phillies, Astros. I've got to go with the Schwarb. I'm going with the Schwarb. Kyle Schwarber. And that'll bump us up $673. $10 will win you $9,000 on a 4-leg parlay. 4-leg home run parlay. That is a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing. A dinger parlay. And here it is. Carlos Santana, Brent Rooker, Byron Buxton, and Kyle Schwarber, all to hit home runs. Maybe it'll happen. It might. And if it does, you'll thank me if you tailed it. Are you tailing? Or are you going to wimp out on me? That's my question. By the way, this show is brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company for sports bettors worldwide. OddsJam. Go there now. oddsjam.com/subscribe. Oh, boy. That's a tough one there. Waiting to see what's going on here. I've got plenty of plays still out here that we're not to the point of being able to call yet. Oh, man. That one's going to be tough. I need that one to come through right now. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. See what happens here. I also have picks on Dub Club. You can find the Sports Nuts with a Z on there. But right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put this parlay together. Let's go ahead and bet now. I need to put this together here real quick. So we've got Rooker to hit a home run. We've got Santana to hit a home run. Carlos. We've got Buxton to hit a home run. Byron. And we've got Schwarber to hit a home run. Excuse me. The Schwarb. And I have a 25% profit boost. And I will take that. And you know what? I'm going to put $1 on it. Oh, yeah. I'm going to put $1 on it. There we go. $1. $1 parlay to win, well, 900. That would be cool if that hit, right? Especially on my first day back on this show. And I am going to start trying to do this a little bit more, but I got to be honest with you, folks. It's busy, okay? But I'm finding a little free time here and there. And when I find that free time, I'm going to try to jump in and nail it, okay? That's my commitment here. Because I know people do enjoy the show. By the way, lost a live bet. I'm now down $1 for today. So, yeah, that one lost and that one lost. Figured that. But I got some other ones out here that should be coming through soon. As you can see here, that's 11 live bets this morning that I've made, along with some of the other plays. And let's look at some of the other plays that we picked. Okay. Here we go. Let's go down here. Sparks and Indiana Fever under 166.5 total points. The Sparks under 80.5 team total. Giants on the money line. Cardinals plus 1.5 on the run line. Luke Clanton, a Greiserman, and a Yerfie in the Marlins and Giants games. So that's our morning coffee picks, morning coffee and sports betting, brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company for sports bettors worldwide. Go to oddsjam.com/subscribe and do a 7-day free trial. Let's see what else we got going on. Oh, yeah. Tomorrow is hockey draft. The NHL draft is tomorrow. So I'm excited about that going to be happening. And you know what? I think we're going to call it a day. If you need anything, email me, bob@oddsjam.com, and let's go. Let's make some money. All right? Don't forget, you can do it with your phone, or you can do it with your computer, or both. Let's do it. See y'all later.